Hi guys, this is Cindy and I'm back working on this journal and another one here that I've got opened up. And of course I've got piles of stuff around me because I've been sorting through stuff and trying to decide what pages I'm going to include and everything. And if you remember, I'm doing Artzology's design team project for October. I'm using the 44 Vintage Siege packet labels, number 120. And this is her Etsy shop right there, and that's a Z. So if you're interested, you need to definitely go check them out because these things are wonderful. They got vibrant colors and there's 44 of them and you can use them forever. And I cut them out the other night. So here they are cut out. And if you saw the first video, you saw where I printed them 4 per page and I got these smaller ones. And then here's the way they come, the size they come. So I'll just show you a few of them. And then I'll show you what else I've done. Look at that earlier video I did. It's probably the one right before this one where I show the whole thing and you can see all of them. So anyway, I've cut those out. Slide them over here. Like I said, I've got piles. And then these little seed packet envelopes came inside this. So I'm going to decorate those up and include those. And then I was thinking, what pages could I include in both these journals? Let me show you this journal. It's one of these 5-ring binders, Better Homes and Garden 5-ring binders. So it's got larger pages. This one has smaller pages. This one is about the size of the pages for this. So anyway, I had torn apart this children's book of knowledge, something like that. It's kind of like an encyclopedia, but it wasn't, you know, a complete encyclopedia, I guess, because it did just like insects, birds, dogs, that sort of thing. And it has some pretty great pictures. Some of them are black and white, and then some of them are color. So I thought, well, here it is, Children's Guide to Knowledge. And I kept this, I remember now, because of the date, 1953. Can you, oh, I'm working with my lighting, and it's too bright on one side and too dark on the other. We have an overcast day, so sorry about that. I've got to get this all figured out. Anyway, so I thought I would include some of these. They'll definitely fit in the bigger journal. I'll have to do some cropping to see if I can get some of these in here. So I pulled some of those. And then I'll get to this in a minute. I went through my stash to see what kind of items I have that might work, you know, like blanks that need some sort of focal point or something. So I pulled a bunch of that stuff here. And this stuff I haven't worked up yet. I just pulled it out. But these are, and this is included, I designed that on Publisher, yes. And then when I went back, I think, no, that may be wrong. I got this from somewhere else. I designed one myself, but I went back to try to tweak it and I haven't been successful. So anyway, I haven't done anything with that. This one I just made out of a flashcard and I thought it's ready to go as it is. And this is something I had in my stash. You take 2 note cards, glue them together, and then when you glue them together, I get it upside down. When you glue it together in the middle, then you've got 2 overlapping, and you make a little pocket out of it. So that's that. Just some things I printed out a long time ago from somewhere. They're on photo paper. They're shiny photo paper. Index card I decorated. This was a greeting card I scanned, and it had like get well or something, so I covered it with that flower. This was a white piece of cardstock I had. I just put some meshy stuff behind it and one of those small, you know, the seed packet shrunk down, and then I just did some corner punches on it. I had this in my stash. It's just a doily and some cardstock and then a little tag there. So, all right, now we get to these. I had some of these, you know, book pages folded in half, lined paper on the back, some collaging on the front, and I took, let me see if you can see it, one of those seed packet cards, and I cut out around the image, and then I cut where it said seeds, and I cut the date, and I just glued them separately. So it kind of deconstructed it a little bit. And I'm planning on stitching around it. So let me put it on my sewing machine. This is just a tag base I had collaged on it, and this right here, well, let me show this one first. This is definitely, you can see the collage work, and I just put it on regular copy paper, so it's not quite as thick. Here's some lace here, and I fussy cut one of the flowers on one of those seed packets and glued it on there. So that one's will be stitched as well. And then right here, I took what was left of that other seed packet I just fussy cut around and glued it on this tag that had been collaged, and then some little gold meshy stuff there. And I will put some sort of seam binding or something there. This is a Willa Dex card. It's these came out before the Rolodex did, because this just has the one hole. And I did some background stamping on it with like a script stamp. Here's another one of those small seed packets shrunk down, and then just a little bit of applique. And that's it. The rest of this stuff I just thought it was ready to go. This bird card, and this is an old vintage greeting card. It's got flowers on it. It's actually been signed, so that means it was from 1948. And it might even say it right there. Can you see it? I got a whole package on once at an estate sale, and it said they were all to this one lady in 1948. This is another one of those book page journaling cards, and I already had that image on there, and I just added some, what do you call that? Applique to it, yeah. This was a card I got. So I posted a note, I got it at Goodwill or Salvation Army, and then we're just down to, I think I decided just to put some of these in just by themselves, nothing done to them, so I inked them up. I think I did 3 of those that way. Here's another one, the collage on the back of the tag, and I just added 2 of the little shrunk down seed packets on this one. Did the same thing on this, except I put a little, I can't remember what you call that stuff. Behind it. I'm blank. It's too early in the morning here. Oh, the stuff that stretches forever. Use it to make cobwebs and stuff at Halloween. Anyway, here's another one of the small ones I cut out and I put on this little card. It's kind of like a, it's Hobby Lobby's version of Project Life. And here's another one of those book page collaged on the back and had that image on there already. So that was just cut from an old book. I'm still trying to think of what that stuff is called. Oh, you guys know what it is. Okay, I decided on this. I took those seed packets out to work on them. And in the back here, they had 3 divider pages. And they weren't like placed in the book yet. It was left for you to do. And I took one of them here. And here they are. There was 3 of that one. And then this one. And then this one. And I thought I want to decorate them, but I don't want to cover up what's already here. So the backs of them are blank, so that's the place to go. So on this one, I had one of these larger, remember, I blew some up. No, that's not what I'm going to use. I'm just going to use that as a page in here. So I just took one of the, as it came, and decided, well, I'll put something behind it, and then we'll make a pocket here. Well, I opened up this thesaurus, and it opened up right to the word harvest, so I thought, that's great. Harvest is great. So I'll glue that on like that, but then there's also the word hatred there, so I don't want that to show, so I'm just going to cover it up with these flowers I got at Hobby Lobby. So that I planned the other night, and didn't ever get back in here to glue it, so I'm going to work on that right now, and then go find something else to get into. And you know what? Where in the world is my glue? I had a lot of stuff in my living room I was working on, and I didn't bring my glue back. So I'm going to stop this video. I'm going to go get my glue, then I'll pick up where I left off. Bye. Okay, I'm back. I got the glue. I've already decided the other day when I was working on this that this is a little flimsy for me to make a pocket, so I'm just going to glue it down flat and then make this just the only pocket on here. It'd be a little side pocket. So this is just going to be for decoration. So yes, I've been busy the last 2 days building a new chicken coop. We only have 4 chickens, but the neighbor's dogs have tried getting into my chicken coop before, and they were finally successful. The other day, my husband and I were gone to his doctor's appointment. We got back just in time. They'd already almost killed one. She was on her last breath, but we were able to save the other 3. So we've been trying to fortify a chicken coop, and we're still not there. So it's taken every bit of our time the last 3 days, because we come up with a plan and get started and decided, no, this doesn't work. And it's not cool here yet, so it's been hot working. So anyway, that's why I haven't made a video, haven't got working on this. Okay, so now that's going to be the pocket. Put something to the side here. Now I'm just going to cover up the word hatred with these 2 flowers, and they're kind of, I'm just going to glue them here. They're made to kind of stand up, so they can stand up, but if they get flattened too, it won't hurt. So I don't think I'm going to put anything in the center, because they kind of, I might decide to later, but they're busy enough. I don't think they need it. So anyway, that's this. It's going to be one of the page dividers. It's not a pocket there. It is a pocket here. I have to hold those down. So anyway, that's what I'm working on. And I'm going to do something with these other 2 dividers. I'll probably film that, but I've got to do more chicken work. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get to it today or not. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.